everyone, thanks for tuning into the AFE factory. It's been a little while since I've posted, so apologies for that. I've been busy with bits and pieces, so I thought we'd have a bit of a catch up, and it would be a good opportunity for me to show you these Trex Studio resin tracks I've got for the amusing hobby Tiger P. So apart from having a little look in the box just to see what I've got, I've not really played about with these very much. So I just thought we could have a look. And I know there's a few people out there that have asked for me to sort of say what they're like. So they're all cleaned off and ready to go. And they're, as you can see, good detail on there and no worries about flash or anything like that. They have been thoroughly cleaned. And the pins, which are tiny. So if I a scalpel blade in there, you can get an idea of how small they are. So also how fragile they're going to be. So I've no idea how well these are going to work. Probably like all tracks that I haven't done before, you tend to struggle at the beginning, and when you get into a bit of a flow, and by the time you've finished, you've got it down par. So what we'll do is I'll just have a little play and just see if I can work out a system for assembling these, how easy those pins go in. Okay, which way around they go. I mean, I can tell right now that this is not going to be a particularly quick procedure. It's all how well these little, see that pin is bent already, they're very soft and broken. So I'm sure there's people who are watching this or will watch this that have done these before and are shouting at the screen, not like that. What they are going to be is decidedly better than the tracks that came with the kit. And I'll say sorry, I'm using hobby now. I tried my best with those track kit tracks, and yeah, I mean, the crazy thing is, if you get them together and get them to work, they look really nice. The detail and the quality of the track is great. It's just the assembly and trying to make them workable. So that wasn't, excuse me, that wasn't too bad at all. That's just popped in there a treat, those two pins. Let's have another go with another link. I must check how many links per track. I don't know how many spares you get regarding pins and the track links. When I opened the bag, I had I've got them here. I had two there that are broken, and they're not a pair. So there's two already broken within that bag. You know, that's the price you pay for resin. Is It's fragile, so you do have to be careful. Oh, so there's another one in. So find a day where you can, happily dedicate a few hours at the bench and just get your head down and start whacking away at these. And you're not going to take that long before you've got a decent length of track assembled. So, some downsides to these. That is the price. I paid £48 for these tracks. That's including the postage, which was bordering on half the price again of the tracks. So yeah, they had to come from China. It's a terrible shame that no one's importing them and is a wholesaler in this country, because they would then be, around about the £25 mark, and they would be a viable option for tracks for replacement tracks. I know a lot of people do, and I didn't buy this kit. I was given it by Amusing Hobby. So for me, laying out £48 on replacement tracks isn't too much of a sting. But had I bought the kit as well and then had to buy these tracks, I'd be pretty gutted, to be honest. So, there are other options out there, but cost-wise, they're still fairly pricey. The other thing is you go with the Amusing Hobby tracks, and you completely forgo the trying to make them. Sorry, it's not even on the camera. Completely forgo trying to make them workable, and you just build them in sections and glue them together, which is what I did with the tracks on the low that I built. I just built them as if they were link and length, glued them to the road wheels and the sprockets, etc. And I've got them here. Just get this pin in, and I'll show you. Up here. And there. So there's nothing wrong with the quality. They're really nice and crisp, but I just couldn't get them to assemble in a workable manner. So I just glued them all together and glued them onto the road wheels, and that's how they ended up. And they look good. They do look all right. And once they're on the vehicle, on the tank, they're okay. It's just that they're a little bit misleading with the word workable. And it's not all of their kits. I've got another one of theirs here that I'm doing and that's just got click together track links, no gluing on bits or anything like that. That's what causes the problem, is the trying to get the glued bit on without getting the glue in the places it shouldn't go. So I do think they need to just have a think about their tracks, because as far as the rest of their stuff, the rest of it goes, the actual kits themselves, they're great. They're really good models. They do a nice, Christ, a nice range of stuff that not necessarily you can get any from any other manufacturer. And I do have a bit of a soft spot for them using hobbies, because the actual kits themselves are nice. So I'm going to go in there. I'm wondering if that had a... No, I don't think so. I thought it might have snapped off inside, but it doesn't look like it. I think it's just the pin is a bit sticky. So what you do once you've got the tracks assembled is... Are we going in? Yeah, there we go. Is you go then follow along and just put a little blob of super glue on the head of the pin, just so that glues without it obviously spreading down the length of the pin and making the tracks inoperable. But I mean, that's going together pretty well. So I've surprised myself really there. So I'm going to I shall crack on with these, and I won't carry on videoing, because you don't want to look at lots and lots of time spent me doing these tracks. So once they're done, I'll carry on filming, and I'll maybe do a sped up version. And once they're done and that, I'll come back to them and let you have a look. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch up with you soon.